Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Tom Froese. I'm an illustrator and designer in Vancouver, British Columbia, and I'm just gonna get right into it. This is just a quick, hey, how's it going? I am aware of the fact that I haven't recorded a video and published it here for a long time, so I'm just saying hi, and well, I'll tell you a little bit about what's going on here. First of all, I am at the beginning stages of producing my next Skillshare class, and that's always an exciting and busy time for me. This class, I have finally kind of narrowed in on what I want to teach, and it's going to be about how to develop better concepts for your illustration, especially if you're interested in editorial illustration. That's what this class is going to be about. That's all I can say right now because that's really all I know. I have been doing tons of kind of background brainstorming stuff like that and excited about how some of these early ideas are shaping up. But based on your guys' feedback, I have a sense that there's a demand, a hunger for a class that truly teaches how to come up with good ideas and what makes a good idea or a concept for an illustration. And I think that a lot of things that play into that are like composition and how to get a background in, because I think a lot of people are able to make like a spot illustration with no background, but you know, how do those things work? Foreground, background. It's not going to be a composition class. It's going to be about ideas and concepts and how to work in your approach to illustration and into your concepts. It's so, like I said, it is the early stages. I'm having a hard time really just boiling that down to its essence, but that's where I'm at. I'm really excited to just be starting my next class. I do at least one class every year, and it's a big epic effort for me. Last year was Odd Bodies, which was such a fun class to produce, and it's been really fun just seeing students interact with that. All that to say, that's kind of part of what I'm busy with. Another thing I'm busy with is just like a lot of client work, and so I'm prioritizing that over, say, doing videos like this. Even right now, I am procrastinating, but hey, I miss talking to a lens and a microphone in front of me and imagining a huge audience of 1.8K people. That brings me to my next point. I am thinking a lot about the future of this channel. It is something that I have enjoyed doing and something I started off over a year ago to answer questions that would come to me once and for all. So I get a lot of the same kind of illustration questions, and so I thought, why don't I just record my answer to these, put them up? And so I've been doing that, and I don't know if it's because I've been doing that I have been getting less questions. Maybe people are now able to find the answers and go to my YouTube, or if it's just, you know, these kinds of things come in waves. But I have not been getting tons of questions in the last, you know, year. I shouldn't say year, last half year at least. And so the content's been more just me talking and about my experience. I've gotten into some personal things like anxiety, and I've even done a few conversations with illustration friends from you know, across the world. So all those have been fun. But I think right now I'm really thinking about where do I want to take this channel. I do have, like I said, about 1,800, 1,900 subscribers at this point, which is nothing, that's a big deal. Like that's a lot of people if you think about all those people in a room. My goal for getting subscribers this year was bigger. I was hoping by the year end I'd have 3,000 subscribers, but I'm realizing that that's a fairly ambitious goal, and it takes consistency and maybe a higher level of production value than I'm able to bring to this channel right now. So I'm really just thinking about, like, what do I want to do? Do I want to level up? Do I want to make this, you know, even more, do I want to put more into this, more effort into producing better videos, or do I want to keep it kind of sporadic and loose and just a nice place to have these kinds of conversations once in a while as I'm able? So maybe I'll just pause there and invite you guys to let me know what you've been getting out of this channel, out of my videos, and what you hope to see more of. Just let me know in the comments, and that would be really helpful. But I'm just letting you know I am thinking about like what the future of this vidcast will be. I did say that if I didn't reach my goal of 3,000 subscribers by the year end, that maybe this isn't the pursuit for me. Maybe I need to focus more on my client work or other ventures, side projects. But I actually think, like I said, 1,800 people, 1,900 people now is not a small number, and I do want to like honor that. I want to, so obviously people are tuning in, and they want to learn about illustration, and have some insights from me in that sense, and that is my joy. I love being able to help people along, especially if you're early on in your illustration or creative career. I love being a source of motivation and encouragement and information and insights. That's what I love doing, and so any way that I can do that and keep doing that, all the better. So apart from that, I'll just I wanted to share with you guys just like one insight that I've had about working with a dream client. And this is kind of like the meat of this episode. This is kind of really what I wanted to talk about. So a couple weeks ago, I got an email from a huge company. Any illustrator, any designer would it would be a dream project work for these guys. And so that was pretty awesome. And so ended up getting the job with them. But the kicker about this project for me, there is actually a disappointing aspect of this project, and it's in the contract that says I can't ever tell you guys or anybody that I've worked for them. I never get to show the work on my portfolio. So it really is a treasure in my heart, and nobody else will get to know. I can't even tell like my parents-in-law about the project. And so at first I really struggled with this, and I thought like, what's the point of doing a project for a giant company that's awesome if you never get to tell anybody about it? Like, I actually usually say no to these kinds of projects. If there's a non-disclosure type paragraph in an agreement, I'll try and get it removed. And if it can't get removed, then I say, no, thank you. I don't want to make work that dies in darkness. I want to make work that I can share. And so I did end up taking this project because I thought, well, aside from the fact that it's good money, which is never my primary reason for doing a job, by the way. I've resolved never to take on a job because it's good money, because that's always burned me in the past. Only do things you love. I did take it because I thought, yeah, it will be interesting, and I'll get an opportunity to sort of have an influence in this way, and that I can't talk about, and that's a good thing. And of course, there are positive inroads, or like I can make inroads with the people who work here that may eventually turn out to be something that I do get to share. And so there are some positive ways of thinking about it, but mostly I was really feeling like the whole thing got neutered in a very, I think that's actually a really appropriate sense of the word. Like what everything good about these big projects, or I should say, it feels like the best thing about these big kinds of projects is that it makes you look more impressive as an artist, as an illustrator, because you get to put that on your portfolio. It's a feather in your cap, and you can share it on Instagram and all that. And so I was really struggling with that. Yesterday, I was doing a run, and just kind of, your mind wanders while you're running or exercising, whatever. And I just realized, like, I got to work for this company. This is freaking awesome. And I just had this realization, like, it didn't matter that I didn't get to share it. I was happy about it. I was proud of myself that I've been able to get my career to a place where these people have found me and have asked me to work for them. And that in itself is an honor. And it doesn't matter that I don't get to share it. It doesn't matter that I don't get to put it on my portfolio. I shouldn't say it doesn't matter. It does matter. I still wish I could. I'm struggling even just now not mentioning the name of this company. But I I guess it's just, so I said it doesn't matter. It does matter, but it's actually like, I feel like I grew up a little bit in that realization that like I can be proud of myself for working for this company and nobody else has to know about it for me to enjoy that. And there's something freeing about that, especially today when everything good that we do or accomplish has to be shared on Instagram or wherever in order for us to feel truly good about it, right? People say pics or it didn't happen, or runners say Strava or it didn't happen. We feel like things have only truly happened if we can share it online. And there is something freeing about doing a project that is contrary to that, doing something that's a feat, an accomplishment that you can't share. You really have to look into your own heart and ask yourself, do I really enjoy this for what it is, not just for the glory that comes with it? And so a nice little lesson slash growth and evolution moment for me, and I just wanted to share that with you. Again, maybe one day, maybe in 50 years, if I'm still alive, I can share with you what this project was, and probably in 50 years, it won't even matter anyway. So yeah, I guess that's it. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, and if you do like this channel, if you're getting something from it and you haven't subscribed yet, please do subscribe. That is encouraging to me. And again, I do appreciate any of your comments about what you want to see more of or less of in this vidcast. Let me know in the comments and I look forward to hearing you. Okay, have a great week or weekend or whatever's next after you watch this video, and I'll see you in the next one.